Hi everybody. Oh, it's full moon. It's nearly midnight. I've been out. I've been to a jam night tonight and been listening to some amazing music and having a laugh and having a dance and doing a bit of singing too. And generally, it's a really creative night tonight. And that's fantastic because what we're going to talk about today is the full moon. Could I call it a ritual? I don't know. I would call it like you like, really. But it's something that I do every full moon. And the full moon's all about releasing things that are in my life that are no longer helping me along my way, along my soul journey. So, what I do is I find space where I can sit down and have a think about what's going on in my life that I am ready to release, to let go of, to walk away from. And this could be situations, it could be people, but it also could be emotions and it could be behaviour patterns. So if there's a particular behaviour pattern that you are thinking is holding you back on your path, then the full moon's a perfect time to start thinking about how you can release that. And if you're wanting to create something new in your life, new opportunities, new possibilities, then to bring something in, we need to release some stuff first. Nature doesn't like a void. It will always look forward to filling that space. And so therefore, if we create space, then our soul flow will create new possibilities and new experiences. So within that, the full moon's all about change. It's all about being able to let go of the old, release whatever is ready to go, and to welcome in the new. When a lot of people do this, they come from a place where they are wanting certain things. Money's the obvious subject here, or love, or something that the ego has tapped into. And the only thing I can say about that is that it's not that you won't get it, but what you will get is you'll get it, but you'll get it with a sting. You will get a really good lesson that's a lesson for the ego. So really good example of this is there was a time where I did actually do this little ritual and ask to win the lottery. And in fact, I did win the lottery. And do you know how much I won? I won exactly the same amount as I charge for one of my sessions. Seriously. I know. I mean, if that's not telling me to just carry on working rather than expecting to win the lottery, I don't know what is. So there you go. So within that, sometimes it's really good to sit down and actually tune into your soul first of all and find out what it is that your soul is ready to let go of and is ready to welcome in. And as I say, that can be situations, it can be people, but it can be old emotional behaviours that you're ready to let go of and new emotional behaviours that you are welcoming. So within that, what I've done is I have written out my little things here. And how I do it, first of all, where are we, is I do the release first. So, ta-da! And what I do is I use the word release. It's just a word that suits me. And there are loads of other words, letting go and all sorts of words. And it really is up to you how you want to do it. But when you're doing this, the first thing you do is you think about what you would like to release. So what I've written down here is all the things that I would like to release from my life at this point in time. And then what I do is I then think about the things that I would like to welcome into my life. And what I then do is I then write another little list, and it says, if this is for the greater plan and if this is going to help me with my soul flow and help with spirit, then I welcome into my life, and then I write down what I'm doing. And I've found that if I do it that way, what I'm actually saying is, if this is an alignment with my soul flow, if this is an alignment to what is going to help everybody else, if this is an alignment to, you know, that grand plan, then I am ready for this stuff to come in. So, like I say, clearly when I asked for the lottery win, that was not in the grand plan. That was not in my soul flow, because it was telling me you've got to carry on doing the work that you're going to do. And no amount of bargaining and no amount of me trying to find ways to get round that would help that, because if it's not in my soul flow to do that, then it's just not going to happen. The other little thing that I write down is, some of you might know this one, but I also release any energies and anybody's and any ties to anybody, people I love, people I've been working with, everybody. I do just a little kind of unattachment thing. And the one that I like, and the one I've been using for years and years, is I ask all souls that do not belong to me be returned with love and thanks to their rightful owners. And I ask for all parts of my soul to be returned to me and reintegrated in with my soul. And hope that everything that has needed to happen between me and them has helped everyone. So I write something like that down. So basically what I got is, I've got 3 things. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you out in the garden, because one of the things that I love doing, and one of the, although I'm a water sign and I'm really, really connected to the moon, I also love fire. And one of the things that I love to do with these is I really love just to burn them. So I wonder if it's going to work. I don't know. We'll give this a go, okay? Here we go. And this stuff. And you don't need a big garden. I've only got a tiny garden. Here we go. I don't know if you can see. Let's see if we can. But I've got in here some little things. And what I do is I just start to burn whatever is needed. So the first thing I do, the first thing I burn, is the soul. So that last thing I read you is the first thing I burn. So that goes going. And as it goes, what I start to do is I just be aware of what I said, and be aware of all the attachments and everybody that I've helped and they've helped me. And I just say to everybody, thank you. Thank you very much for everything. So that's the first thing I do. Ooh. The next one I do is I do all the things that I am thinking about letting go of. I do all the things that I am wanting to release from my life. So all the things that I'm wanting to release. So that list that I did, that's the next thing. Where is it? I release. Here we go. Ba-ba-ba. Do you know, the moon's amazing tonight. So as I'm releasing all of that, I'm just thinking about all the things that I'm wanting to release. And as I think about all the things that I'm wanting to release, I think about how it would feel if I don't have that in my life. That's the important thing, is how it feels. And then when I've done that, and I think about that, and I think about what's going to happen when I haven't got all of that in my life, how that's going to be, and have a think about that. That moon's very cool. And having had a think about that, I then, down here, that's my paper, I then burn that. And when I do, I'm then thinking, there you go, about all the things I'm bringing into my life and how amazing that's going to be and how that's going to help me and help other people. And when I think about that and I think about how all of that's going to be, I start to get that feeling of how wonderful it is, how wonderful it would be, and how wonderful it will be. Yeah, that's quite cool, isn't it? So now that's all nicely burned, I'm just going to give thanks. And I'm going to give thanks to the universe and my source. And just allow it. Just allow everything. So nice just to allow. Have fun.